So many sellouts, I'm trying to keep up. All right, now we're gonna talk about our next item, which is the Cassini leather frame satchel. Now, this is again, quintessential Patricia Nash. It is that kiss closure, that bag that maybe you remember your mom or your grandma had that closes, and you hear that and you're like, mom's home. I remember my mom and my grandma, like my mom had a bag from the 50s, and you just don't see this craftsmanship, you don't see this hardware, and I love the way she's done this oversized, kind of whimsical on the kiss closure here. So let's do the colors and then I'll give you a tour. This one is called Rainforest. This is that beautiful brand new spring print that everybody's loving with the beautiful purples in it, and the rosy colors and the gorgeous greens. Then we're gonna go over to Safflower Blue. Wow, I mean, if I had to guess what's the most popular, it probably would be this one. Yes, and I'm correct, my producer's confirming. That was just a guess from just the luxury of this. It looks incredible. So that's the Safflower Blue, excuse me. So I know if you want that, I would not wait. And then we also have it available in foliage, which is very limited. I think a lot of you went on hsn.com and love this bright, beautiful green. It's almost like a fern that is brand new, that is just full of all the beautiful things that makes, you know, the foliage grow. And that's what you see here. All right, so then we also have it available in tan. A classic, beautiful, cannot go wrong. And there's so many features, including the chain detail here that you can have on or off. So you see it has this little dog collars that you can like pop on and off with a little hook here. So you can have it with a chain, or you can have it with this gorgeous leather strap, which is adjustable. And you know, again, even if this, you're just getting a leather belt, you would spend $200 on. This is just the luxury and you know, the organization and the practicality of a Patricia Nash handbag. Because you know, designed by a woman, I have a feeling there are bags designed by men. They don't carry handbags. They don't know all the stuff we need, right? They don't know that we have to have that one lipstick or, you know, plus our cell phone, plus. They don't get it, you do.
Yeah, well, you know what I love about this? I don't have the sample in front of me, or I'd be hugging it. I love frame bags. I love frame bags to death. But it's when you take a frame bag and you make it so functional, because we all love that frame closure. We love, but then to have that cute, beautiful chain strap, but then have a crossbody strap on top of that, and then to have the outside pockets, which is just, to me, it's just so perfect because you can put your big phone in there. You know, just all your essentials that you're getting in and out of as you're moving around with your handbag. But then look at the chain strap on that. It's just so refreshing. You know, she could wear that probably as a crossbody chain if she wanted to. But it's just that long drop on it. It just makes it look so rich. And that rose tooling, you know, I love that so much because it has all that texture. You can feel the petals on there. You can feel the leaves on there. And it just shows off the quality of the leather. You know, again, this is full grain vegetable tanned leather. It's not done by heavy chemicals. It's actually tanned by the bark of an Italian mimosa tree. It's ground up, it's put into those big drums, and it tans this leather. You couldn't get more natural process than this. And it just looks gorgeous. There's the Floret logo on. But it's just a great size. And, of course, you've got that frame shape to it. But it's just, you know, taking that and making it a crossbody is just a lot of fun to do. Because you just have that old vintage-inspired frame bag that maybe you remember your grandmother had it as a top handle or, you know, on the wrist of her arm. But to now be able to wear it any way you want, however you want, when you need it, to be wearing it, it just makes you be able to celebrate that old frame satchel.
All right, the Safflower Blue that I'm holding is very limited. Brian, I'm sorry, how many did you say? Fewer than 4 dozen now, okay? And again, these are brand new. These are just, you know, and by the way, when these sell out, it's not like, oh, okay, we're gonna get like 50,000 more shipped to us. That's not the way this works, right? Right, Patricia?
Unfortunately, yes, and even more so now. But and I'm just so happy. And we don't really mass produce those special bags. Honestly, we do these exclusive items for HSN, and we just try to do just limited distribution of it so that everyone can feel like they really have their own special bag. So it feels like that bag you got out of your mother's closet or your grandmother's closet, you know, and you just feel special when you're out and about. And I promise you, so many people will comment. You'll probably meet a future new best friend when you're carrying around a bag like this, because everyone's got their stories about it.
Exactly. By the way, the foliage that I have here, this one is also flying out the door, very limited. It's going to sell out. How many do we have left in this one, Brian? Well, fewer than 4 dozen in this one. So again, we've got a feature price. In retail, it's $50 more. Here at HSN, you put down a third of the sale price and free shipping and handling, and enjoy this bag. And if you want the Sapphire blue or this gorgeous foliage color, you need to be on the phone because they're both incredibly popular. The item number to order is 782574. It really does stand out. It's not the bag that you see everybody coming and going. It's just really true craftsmanship. And by the way, I'm loving the scarf. And when I have the green, it pops out other colors in my tartan scarf, which again, that Patricia does. I love your scarf. So I'm so excited to show how great this all goes together in a great bag, a great scarf, and all of a sudden, boom, you're just like, everyone's gonna notice you.
Yeah, you know, it really does make your outfit. I mean, before you had the handbag, the scarf made the outfit. But now that you put the bag on, it's just like, wow. I love that new green, that foliage. It's just so fresh. I liked how you described it as fern, because it really is. It's like that first bright green of spring. It's just so refreshing. It looks light and just ladylike, but still very classy. It's really pretty.
Okay, 3 dozen left now. 3 dozen left, and that's it. Outside pocket in the front and the back, and that has a magnetic snap closure.
Right.
And then, so you've got that same big pocket in the back, ginormous. Plus you've got that Kiss frame bag. And then if you want to do the chain, you can. Or if you're like, you know what, I don't want to do the chain, you can undo it right here, super easy, boom. You know, you don't have to have it on or whatever you want. Or you can just do the chain, or you just do the leather.
And just drop it in the bag.
Right, and just, again, just drop it in the bag.
Yeah, you don't even have to mess with undoing it, Helen. You could just drop it in the bag. It doesn't take hardly any room. And then you have it with you when you want it. And same thing with the crossbody strap. If you're out and about, maybe you want to make a real presence when you walk into that meeting, or you walk into that party, or you walk into that restaurant, you could take off that crossbody strap, just roll it up, and find a little part in your handbag to lay it in there. And then when you're out and about running errands and things like that, you just put it back on. So it's really going to be a fun piece. You're not going to believe how you can wear it every single day, whether you dress up, dress down. You could even take off both straps and wear it as a clutch to a wedding, or, you know, to church, or whatever you want, just to have that ladylike feel when you maybe have your sundress on. It's just I can't speak enough about it.
It's so cool. Well, you know what? A picture is 1,000 words, and everybody's like loving this picture. Everybody's loving the design of this, Patricia. And I think we're gonna lose the Safflower, and I don't know why that's always tongue-tied me right through the entire show. Safflower.
Safflower.
There you go. I need to pause. And then the foliage, they're both flying out the door. I'm just gonna call it the blue. But how many do we have left in these two? 3 dozen in each. Okay, in the blue, and then this foliage green, about 3 dozen in each, and that's it. And like I said, this hasn't been on air. You're seeing it, you're loving it. It's gonna go when we present it again. It's gonna we'll have just the print color and then the tan. So if you happen to be watching now, remember, you get it home, free shipping and handling. If you don't love it, you can return it. But if you come back even in 10 minutes, both of these will be gone. So we're absolutely loving that. And I can't wait, Patricia, for you to invite me to come over to your house in Bermuda. Like when you said that home in Bermuda, I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait, now I'm trying to look around your house where people Skype in.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm actually in Governor's Harbor. It's part of the island of Eleuthera, and it's just such a beautiful island. It's only 107 miles long and only about a mile and a half wide. So when I talk about the Caribbean and the Atlantic Ocean meeting under a bridge under the road, it is just so true. Look it up. But you know what? I love that rainforest print in this frame bag. Yeah, I really do. And you know, also that veg tan. Mother's Day is coming up. You know, Mother's Day is coming up. What a great present for your mother or your grandmother. They will remember this bag.
Absolutely.
They will remember this bag. And they'll probably be, they might even cry, because those frame bags are hard to find, and they're hard to find that are functional. And that they're just made well. You know, they're either like really badly made and poor, or they're so expensive they cost, you know, over $1,000. So this is a great option. And look at that. It's
so much room.
Yeah, the bottom gusset gets, you know, a little wider on the bottom, and as it comes up. So it's really deceiving how much you can put in there.
No, I know we're kind of coming to the end of our show. We just got a few minutes left. Are you on again today?
At 11 o'clock tonight.
Oh, 11 o'clock tonight. Okay. So with Amy later on tonight at 11, and then I'm not sure what colors are going to be available if you have this particular style, to be honest, because we've just got last call on the foliage, last call on that beautiful blue. It's almost like you think of chambray. I know that I see beautiful Valerie's coming up next, and she's got like the Today Special, and if you're a jean gal, like your indigo, your chambray, your mid-tone, that, you know, even a pair of white jeans, like white jeans and this gorgeous, don't you think that would be like amazing?
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? White, it looks fantastic. Yeah, you know, you're gonna just be so surprised how all these colors go with everything.